Good morning, everybody. It is Taryn Rees here from Four Eagles Publishing and the Publishing House Concierge, and today I am joined by one of my amazing clients, Tammy Braswell. Welcome, Tammy.
Oh, hello. Thank you for having me.
It's such a pleasure. I'm just going to do a little bit of an introduction about Tammy, so those of you listening know how amazing she is. So Tammy Braswell is the vibrational goddess of Create by Vibration. She supports women on their conscious spiritual journey to vibrationally align with their soul's truth, path, and purpose. Her expertise is to shift them into the higher vibrational frequency that matches what they want to express in their life now, quickly, easily, and in alignment with their soul's desired human journey. She is an intuitive channel, high vibrational healer, energetic creation coach and teacher, and expert in the Akashic Records. She has been sensitive to energy, spirits, and the unseen planes of existence since she was a young child, and loves all the adventures, insights, and exciting variety that being tuned into this allows her to experience daily in her life. Amazing, Tammy. Like I said, welcome, and tell us a bit more about you and your specific brand of genius.
Well, it's playing with energy and tuning into it, creating our life the way we really want it to be. Everybody's been listening about the law of attraction for years. There's different elements that go along with that, and I've been playing in it, and amazing things happen, and I love to share it with other people.
Yeah, amazing. So how do you see or experience energy? Do you see it? Do you feel it? Is it colors? Is it smells? How does it work for you?
It depends on what it is I'm tuning into. I really can and experience it in numerous different ways. If it's a spirit communicating with me, they might show me like a movie, or they allow me to feel things. I can tune into people's energy and get a sense of what's going on within it. I do see auras, but I just see the white unless I ask if there's a color. So there's a variety of things I can do, and they all come so naturally to me. It's just normal. It's just part of everyday life for me. So.
Yeah, how amazing. And you work with specifically, was it women or men as well? I think it's both, isn't it?
Basically women.
Women.
Yeah, I can relate.
I was trying to see if that was in my notes. I was like, no.
They can relate, or I can relate to them easier. Most of the women are about my age group, 40 to 60. Okay. And there are a few men that I work with, but on average, I don't think I really attract men to work with me as clients. So I have over the years, but I prefer to work with women. It's more fun for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, what has been your greatest spiritual experience to date? Can you think of something to share with us?
Oh my. There's been so
Just
many.
To put you on the spot.
There are so many. It depends on what kind you want. Do you want me to talk about one with a spirit?
Well, what one resonates with you the most? What's coming to mind?
Well, I think Wayne Dyer. Are you familiar with Wayne Dyer? Okay, absolutely. So before he transitioned, about probably a year before, he did an event locally, and I was able to get a ticket from a spiritual center I was going to, and we were going to pass out information. And the ticket was way back in the like $25 tickets, way in the back of the room. And about a week before I was to go, I started to imagine that somebody was going to walk up and hand me the $100 tickets, which meant I would be right in front of the stage. And while standing in line, one of my very first clients walked up to me and was like, I haven't seen you for so long. She's like, are you in the VIP line? And I said, no. She goes, well, would you like to be? And I said, of course. She handed me two of the $100 tickets as gifts.
Wow.
And then I went and sat down up front, and I was telling people it was exciting and fun. And I said, well, you know what? Wayne's going to come off that stage and come shake my hand. And they're all like, well, let's see how that goes. And he went up, he walked all the way around the room, and he went up on stage, and he was already up there, and I started to go, oh, he's probably not going to come down. He's already on stage. And I thought, no, I've decided he's going to come down and shake my hand. He came off the stage, came down the aisle. I stood up, and it was winter time here. My hands were freezing, and he took my hand. He went, oh, that's really cold. And, and he shook tons of people's hands. There were like 2,800 people in this room. He didn't shake all their hands, but that was what he was like, oh, your hand's so cold. And then I got a picture with him, which is actually on my Facebook profile. So
amazing. Cool. How's that for manifestation? So good.
One of the many. So.
Yes. Yeah. Now, you are writing a chapter inside of a multi-author book project with my publishing company at the moment called Phoenix Rising. Yeah. What kind of drew you to the project? Why did you say yes?
Well, like many people, I have a book inside me, and I know I have a book inside me, and I've even started to write it a little, but one, time, I have so much going on, and two, just the overwhelmingness of how to write it, what am I going to do exactly? So when this presented itself, I thought, wow, my chance to write only one chapter. I only have to worry about one chapter, writing that, and I get to be part of this and get the experience. And it was almost like a no-brainer when you shared it with me. I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I always say a multi-author book project is such a beautiful stepping stone towards birthing your solo book project, because the solo book project will take a lot of your time and a lot of your energy. Of course, you can get amazing support along the way if you work with somebody like myself on a solo book that knows the ins and outs of the publishing process. But it does take a lot more time and energy, and I don't believe that it needs to be this one day I'm going to kind of pipe dream. I think if you say yes to a multi-author book project, you can take that first step, and then you're like, oh, it does come out more easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I can do this, and then you get that courage, that kind of process, that system, and discover how you actually like to write, because everybody writes a little bit differently, everybody creates a little bit differently, and it's about finding your flow as well. So I think that's beautiful, and I can't wait to read your solo book project when it comes out. And what were you hoping to achieve in your business or achieve in your personal life as a result of being inside of this multi-author book project and this amazing community of women that we have writing at the moment?
Well, the first part is the experience of writing in the book, and then being able to share a story. Actually, the story that I'm sharing, I really don't talk about much in my life. It was probably about a decade ago that it occurred. So only the people who were in it really were aware of it. So this is a big step in sharing something pretty personal that I've moved well beyond, but to put it out there. And so that just is a courage and an experience of being vulnerable and sharing. And a big hope is that other women or other people read it and can relate to it and not feel alone in their journey when they do, because I know everything I've experienced. I'm, like you said, I've been sensitive since I was a little kid, and I felt alone for most of my life and all my experiences. And I think it's very important when somebody can relate and go, oh, wow, I'm not crazy. I'm not doing things that I don't know what to do with now. I can see that other people, this was their journey through it, and I can understand mine better. And then be able to reach more people, have more people be aware of me and know that I could be there to support them and come and play with me in this human journey.
Yeah, what a beautiful gift to give. The feeling of not being alone is a basic human need, I think. I mean, I love being on my own, don't get me wrong, but there are times that, you do need that community, that support network, and just people don't have to say anything or do anything, but it's being around other humans that is a basic human need. We are pack animals.
but that we can understand each other. And it's usually through our bumpy times that we are looking for other people. And it's not always the people around us. They can't either understand, or they're too biased, they're too involved in it to really help us see from a different perspective. And sometimes it even keeps fueling what's going on, and we can't get out of that. So, a big thing for me is we're not alone. We're not the only human on this planet. We're not meant to be alone. We're meant to share. I like my personal time, and the work I do, I need that quiet to tune in. But, when something's going on, I want others there who I can, get a hug from, a shoulder to cry on, just to be heard and held sometimes, not to have anything fixed, just to be witnessed in whatever it is.
Yeah. So beautiful. And it's such an honor to have you inside Phoenix Rising, Tammy, and I can't wait for all of our listeners and community to read your story and be inspired, and to know that they're not alone, and that their specific brand of crazy is ours as well. So thank you so much for saying yes to the project. And for those of you listening, we do still have one spot inside Phoenix Rising. So if you are wanting in on this project, you'd better hop to it quick smart, because we are going to be publishing in early September. Okay, so send me a message if you're interested in this opportunity. Tammy, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will pop Tammy's links inside of this post so that you can go and find her should you wish to chat to her further.
Thank you. That's great.
Thank you so much.